two guys who were blockbuster names, all swirling around in every rumor, literally every rumor, was Kyle Lowry and Lonzo Ball. Neither of them were traded. What do you think are these wins for Toronto and New Orleans? What do you think this means for both of those players?
Yeah, it's the biggest shock, because if you asked me yesterday who were like the three guys most likely to go, Gordon kind of seemed to be on the move, and Oladipo we thought would go, but it really sounded like, I mean, if you watched and had anything out of the Toronto game last night where Kyle Lowry played, it looked like a farewell party. Like, he's flashing signs and waving and talking about it after the game. It felt like he was going to be on the move. So it's a little bit of a surprise. Part of this is maybe they didn't get everything they wanted back for him, but part of this is they didn't really want him to go, did they? I mean, this is still the face of the franchise. This is a guy that's been there 8 years since they were a 34-win team with Rudy Gay as their best player. He has been there through all of that, through the championship. He's been the through line that's been so important to that organization. So I think they're happy to keep him. And Lonzo Ball, they're going to have to pay him this summer, but Lonzo Ball and Zion Williamson have some chemistry, Corey.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be hard not to have chemistry with Zion. Just throw it up, But yeah, with Kyle Lowry, it's really fascinating because you look at his production this year. I mean, it's not like he's slipped up. He's playing at a very high level. And if you look at the Toronto team, it's been marred with inconsistencies. So in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, you could get something from Kyle Lowry, but he's one of your most productive players. Yeah. So once you trade Powell and you try to go into your rebuilding phase, or you want to somehow salvage the season, in my mind, why would you leave? Why would you part ways with Kyle when he means so much to the franchise and he's producing for you?
Yeah, they did trade Norman Powell. They made other moves, by the way, who goes to Portland, who has like every shooter in America now, pretty much. Is like CJ and Dame, and now Norman Powell, who's been lights out this year from distance. That makes them an interesting, dangerous playoff team. But when that happened, I'm like, oh, they're definitely going in, but they weren't. And I think this is a case where, as much as fans can sit at home and we kind of fantasy basketball the thing of, oh, well, Kyle Lowry can do this and he can open a championship window in Philadelphia and he can go home, and we can think all this through. He's the face of that franchise. He's the city. That relationship is what Toronto wanted to keep in the end.
And they already kind of have their heir apparent in, Pascal Siakam. Yeah. So in my mind, the Toronto franchise, is headed in the right place. But yeah, this season kind of seemed like a blip for some reason. I didn't understand why they were struggling so much. Kind of shocked me. But Lonzo Ball, I think his scenario is interesting because he's kind of gauging the market, right? Like, I think we kind of saw how valuable is Lonzo Ball on the market just for his own internal camp as he enters into his restricted free agency, and then also for the Pelicans moving forward.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams with money out there. The Knicks have always come up, other teams. Somebody will throw some money at him this summer, but the Pelicans didn't just match. And I think unless somebody comes in with a kind of just stupid offer, I think this is a sign that they're going to keep him, right? Like, you want to keep him and have him as part of the rotation. Again, the guy can throw lobs. He's a smart player, and he's improved. His shots improved dramatically since he's been down there. So it looks like Lonzo Ball is part of the future, and I like that fit. I mean, they moved on from JJ Redick. They've got some work to do on that roster, but Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and that Zion Williamson guy, it's still pretty good, man.